Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Jesus. Okay. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her.
Kind of discriminatory for one thing a person.
Yeah, I almost bought a tarantula. What are you trying to say?
Welcome to Jinx Plays
Attempts.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Jinx Attempts to Play Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode I kind of cut it short because her poem literally said load me. And I thought, I've heard from other people, you have to go into the files to do stuff like, it wasn't off. What was the game with the girl from, One Shot? I remember you have to do it watching playthroughs. So I thought this game was kind of like that. And it's not, which is good. So, you can go through it and do some editing, but it's not necessary. You get like Easter eggs from it. I'm trying to organize stuff on the down low and it's not I'm not prepared today. I just got back from a family party. So, yeah, that's why she's just staring at me going, because she wants to know what I thought of her poem, and I've kind of kept her waiting a while. So, I'm not wearing my headset simply because I'm tired. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, I noticed. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. You should have been the Valley Girl. Damn! It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I'm on to you. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that even a tip about writing? No, it's not! What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today!
Continue on.
Thanks for listening. She knows! She knows she's in a game. I was right. I was talking to Carl about this, and I'm like, it's supposed to be a meta game, so someone has to know they're in a game, and I bet it's gonna be Monika. She's not Deadpool, but first off, you have to speak louder until. Oh! We know what's going on with my mic. The cord I have for it, the mic is good, but the cord is crap that came with it. So, my great friend Dave, calling you out, it actually ordered me a cord that'll hopefully fix all the problems, knock on wood. So, just suffer through, a couple days as the order gets shipped to me. If he actually already ordered it or not, I don't know. He might have been going to bed by the time he told me that. But eventually it will be fixed. But until then, you have to actually talk into or closer to the mic, because you're 3 or 4 feet away. It's not gonna pick you up.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Alright. let's go with Sayori.
Oh, I like this one, Jinx. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better.
I guess you caught me.
It's because it was more geared towards you by accident.
Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Jinx. Never, ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure what that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah!
Yeah! Me neither! Okay, she is growing on me. I still don't like her out of the pick, but like... She's not a bad character. It's just like the bow. I think it's the bow in her hair. She's trying too hard, and it bothers me. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
No, yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see.
I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a happy rainbow.
Oh gosh, she's cute.
Don't fall for it.
She's like, no, not cute in like if I was a guy I'd date her, but cute in a way of like, aw, pat you on the head, pat, 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 like, that kind of cute. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jinx. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Holy crap, she wrote a book. Bottles. If I pop my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar, it's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together in like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger and I pluck one out. Oops. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all my other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Jesus Christ. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Whoa!
Could she be talking about like multiple instances of people playing the game? Those are her friends?
I don't think so. I don't.
Or just before
I
friends
feel.
she has?
I feel.
You and the other three weren't happy.
Her dreams aren't enough for her friends?
Well, her dreams are more
Maybe.
about dreams of happy thoughts. And then she's trying to give out these happy thoughts and none of them are happy. At least in her
I
perspective.
feel like it's her way of saying her dreams are not good enough and they're on the floor for people around her. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should feel proud of it.
Aw, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I
Die.
Whoops.
I know it gets dark, so the first thing that goes in my head is she's gonna die and she's gonna kill herself, and then the last thing she's gonna do is write a poem, aka it's gonna be a suicide note.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm giving myself chills. Oh, I hope I'm wrong. Stop pretending to die. I'm not okay right now. Like, and this is my reptile room. I have a snake and a bearded dragon and geckos and a hedgehog, which isn't really a reptile, but it still needs to be kept warm. And I'm wearing a sweatshirt and I just got chills. Like, Don't get ahead of yourself, please. Sayori,
Ahead of herself.
stop it! Carl, shut up!
I feel bad.
I hope. Again, I don't know anything about her. I've seen thumbnails about other people. I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know about her. I just made myself very sad. I hope I'm very wrong. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those things. She really is a lot like me. I do that quite a bit. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh no.
You want to say it before going on?
It's not. This isn't going to change anything.
You sure about that?
Are you trying to hint at something?
No, I'm just saying.
No.
Tony David said, you should say, oh, what am I talking about?
Well, I mean, I would have to read all these girls' poems anyways, and I'm not answering anything differently or doing something wrong or right here. Plus,
What's the order that you're reading changes?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm gonna play the game. I mean, okay. Valley Girl.
I liked your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt flat.
Jesus Christ. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't, like, trying too hard. I hate it when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it, like, simple, cute, and, like, to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through all the BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning, like, at all. Have you read Monica's at all? Because her meanings are...
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you've figured that out already.
Oh.
Anyways, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn, like, something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Jesus. Okay. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her.
Kind of discriminatory for one thing a person.
Yeah, I almost bought a tarantula. What are you trying to say? One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross, and that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Talk about cryptic meanings.
Maybe the spiders is Yuri. She doesn't like Yuri because Yuri likes creepy things. Because she does like horror.
Not like bad, right?
Suck.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. Actually, I like yesterday's a lot better. Or yesterday's. I thought it was... I actually understood the meaning. This just is like hatred against spiders. I was like...
Spider hater.
Yeah! I was just warming up.
No, we're just hating her because she just doesn't care. That makes no sense.
No, I don't hate her because of that. I hate her because she's like hating people just because of stupid. I don't actually hate her because my next poem is going to be aimed at her. So I hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people to, realize how stupid they're being. Anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about, anything. I wrote it to be easily to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Oh, because she likes manga. Yep. Sometimes that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you and think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Hating.
Okay, so she's using
Yeah,
it as
okay.
a contrast.
I misunderstood your poem.
She's vindicated.
I forgive you. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best after all. entertaining unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, just not, like, feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. Okay. I really misunderstood her hatred for spiders. And now I feel like a jerk.
She probably totally hates spiders.
She probably does, because she's like a super cutesy character. Let's see what you've written for today. Ooh, look, she's all blushy. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Jinx, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining, and you're gonna hate my poem tomorrow. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appeared to be sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I went, aw, she's all alone. Aw. Anyways, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Man, they're writing books. Look at this. But still, it's like in cursive, so I'm gonna have it like, ugh. Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. My bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on my newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic It's that guy who, the guy who got to ring the bell on the dogs. Yeah, I know what it is. Conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Are you the raccoon? Are you stealing her heart?
Yes.
Bad analogy.
Yes! I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
There's a couple theories.
That's right. It's a bit close closer to my preferred writing style.
Honestly, I don't think the raccoon was really there because the way she was talking about she fed herself.
Yeah.
So,
The raccoon could be much more of a feeling or emotion.
yeah.
She's
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because of the way it was.
Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh? That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interests?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. Well, after all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Okay, everyone. I don't. She's the creepiest one out of them all, and she's Ben's favorite. Ugh.
Don't trust the young
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really, have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together, anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monique? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the coolest part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori put it on all the posters in case anybody wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do anything like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think like we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start an event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. Oh, you do. Oh. I know we all do. And if all it takes is to stand in front of the room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know I can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with.
all right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces.
I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh no! So we've had 2 people talk about death in this one episode. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. No, you won't. None of you will. I have murder. But anyways, Carl, shut up. Let's move on to the main event. Stop!
Okay.
I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can recite your poems in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Oh good, 'cause that's what she was doing too. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her talk. Yes. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. She just wants to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
This poem is called Yuri anxiously glanced at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Sauron?
Carl, I hope they hear you. I swear to God, I need this mic thing that Dave's giving me. Yuri's voice shakes and she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates. I can't enunciate anything, I guess, with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayuri hops up to her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Ah, sorry I giggled.
Sayuri.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagining you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into somebody that I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayuri.
Even Jinx liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just a little embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jinx. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Ouch, you bitch.
No, not like she can compare to you guys. She's thinking down on herself.
Yeah, she's basically saying make Jinx go first because I'm better than Jinx.
I was thinking that she just sucked.
No, because she said don't make me go before Jinx. It's not like I can compare to you guys. She can at least compare to me because I suck.
Oh.
That's how I took it. Might as well let Jinx lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Yeah, there we go. See, I could have read the next line and completely confirmed what I was saying.
Hey, Suki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. I'm sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, it's called, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. I think I'm recording a little too long this time. Getting tired. That wasn't so bad, was it? Like, easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on a whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, that's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you're going to be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite then. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be one of your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy that I do the ridiculous pose.
As I lean off camera.
Yes. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for the day. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
I was hurt. I did it in her voice.
Yep.
Look at you two, like always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Jinx. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I have to make...
Choice.
I'm gonna rationalize this. I walk home with Sayori every day. Every day. She gets me all the time. Yuri, though, I don't think she has any friends by her reaction. The likeliness of her actually doing this is very slim, and as I've made very clear, I like, Yuri the best. So, and because I think it'd be good for her to have somebody to walk home with her. So, we're gonna go with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, see, even Game Me agrees. I would feel awkward turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said!
Aha, you admitted it!
Jeez.
There's not even any point...
Oh, that's me. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Ooh. She's gonna kill herself! Because that's exactly what people would say, and they'd think that. They don't think they're needed anymore. I'm sorry, Sayori! I'll walk home with you! Sayori! I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. I wonder why. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there'd be no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, I'm saving. My goal is to get Natsuki, because I've had the other two, and I just gotta keep count. Okay, I'm gonna go with Lazy, because it's short. No! Okay, none. Okay. Ribbon. Fluffy. Sunny. Nope. Shit. Anime. Okay, I'm at 6. Shit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I might have this now. Okay, I'm good.
You got like 15 of them.
Yeah! Alright, so this is where we're going to stop, because I've learned after reading for so long out loud, my brain cannot do it anymore. So, we're going to start with her going, oh man, don't know what's going on, but we'll have a good little interlude with Natsuki, find out more about her, so I can make my final choice of the girls, I guess, because I can't purposely select her. Though now I'm really worried about Sayori, just because I know this game gets dark, and I over-speculate, hopefully. But if you like anything, hit the like button, leave me some comments. I like chatting with you guys. See you later. Bye.